Magical creatures and familiars alike can be hard to handle at times. That's why the spell Verra Verito was created to turn animals into water goblets. Simply wave your wand 3 times at your magical creature, say the words, and poof! Your animal has now become a water goblet. Easily stored away in the pantry with all your other animal companions for later use in your magical endeavors. Even in the wizarding world, B&Es can be tricky work. That's why, when you're entering a home that's not yours and don't wish to leave fingerprints, use the spell Wingardium Leviosa to remove objects at your pleasure without leaving fingerprints. Making your way through different homes and different rooms can be tricky sometimes because locks do get in the way. That's why, if you manage to get yourself in a sticky situation, such as locking yourself in a room where you are not wanted, the spell Alohomora can be your best friend. Alohomora will indeed come in handy in many a tight situation. Simply check over your shoulder on the left side, check over your shoulder on the right side, and in some instances, make double sure that that handle is not locked. You don't want to have to use a spell like this in a situation that is unrequired. To unlock the door, simply wave your wand and say the words Alohomora. Poof! The door opens, just like magic. Always have your wand at the ready, and be sure to use a Crucio curse if anything gets in your way while entering another's home. Can't see your way through into the next room? Have no fear, there's a spell for that as well. Simply wave your wand and say the words Lumos. Be sure to check your wand for defects before performing any sorts of magical spells. If a wand is damaged or broken, sometimes spells can backfire.
Expelliarmus!
Ow! 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 Ow!
Some of a wizard's greatest spells are those that do not intend to harm others, but help the user in other creative ways. One of the most underrated and useful of all spells is Lumos. The power of the sun in your hand, Lumos radiates a light from the end of the wand, granting the user the godlike power of night vision. Marvelously useful for finding one's way home after dark.
Boy, I'm lost. Lumos. Huh. My house.
Finding the best tea in the back of the cupboard.
Where's the Earl Grey? Lumos. Nevada Kedavra!
Being cool at parties.
Hey! What's up? Want to see a magic trick?
Sure.
Lumos!
Nice.
Locating a midnight snack.
Lumos.
Being a wizard can be exhausting work. That's why, when you have some time off, it's important to utilize your wizarding powers to the fullest, so that you can get the most out of your time. The spell Accio draws objects towards a spellcaster at rather alarming speeds. The spell is easy. Simply wave your wand in the general direction of the desired object and call it by name.
Accio Pillow.
Splendid! The summoning of physical objects is one of the wizard's most powerful tools, especially when it comes to chillaxing. Gather everything you need for a night in without lifting a finger.
Accio Blanket. Accio Slippers. Accio Remote. Accio Teapot.
Remember, Accio does not move objects around barriers like Wingardium Leviosa does. It draws them straight to the user. Be sure to keep this in mind when using Accio.